All right, hey everybody, we are back and we're going to be talking about this right here. This is a video I done. We're going to talk about the F150 series and we're going to be talking about the F250 series, and we're going to dive into some of these features on these work truck options and things that you can do with them and what do they really cost. So we're going to look at that. I did this video. People loved it. It was a great video. You guys seem to really like these trucks, this style of truck, this long bed crew cab or standard cab long bed version, but the price seems to freak a lot of you guys out, and I understand that. So I did some research, I did some digging. I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to see what the reality of these are for both the 250 and the F150. So we dive into them here. This is a video I did on here. You can go watch it if you want to. It's Ford 250 single cab. Here it is for you. This is the video on it, and I show everything in there, the inside, the outside, the whole details, everything about this truck. I go through it all. I have not done this yet on an F150, but I will once I see one here locally. Rubber floor in this thing, the amazing console seats that we've talked about before, like this setup here with this flip-up console. Love the way they do these trucks. So where are we at? So if we look at an F-150 version, so if we go to 2025 F-150 and we click on XL, we set the configurator up so that it is for a single cab long bed. That's how we have it set up here. Single cab long bed truck right there. In an F-150 XL model, we have 3 engine choices. You can get the 2.7 EcoBoost V6 as standard on this. That's what comes with it already. $1,600 more gets you the 3.5 V6 twin turbo, or $2,000 more gets you the V8. Now that's pretty interesting that the 3.5 is cheaper than a 5-liter V8. I would take that 3.5 over the Coyote in this truck, in a work truck like this, to have that extra torque and power all day long. And it's crazy that it's $400 cheaper for the 3.5, but you do get both. Now, these are 2-wheel drive configurations. If we don't add any other options on here and we leave it as it is, sticking to what we got on here and the same exact as base as it comes, you can see down here our price is $39.5. $39.5 for this truck for an F-150 4x2. If we take the same thing and we click it to 4x4 option, our price, we go up. Now it goes, you're just going to add XL regular cab 4-wheel drive. Price change is $57.10. So that's massive. Okay, that is massive charge they're hitting you with here for just to add 4-wheel drive. That it's $6,000 to get the 4-wheel drive version. That's pretty insane crazy. And again, we're not getting any upgrades or changing the motor. That's just to go 4-wheel drive. So that price hurts a lot. They're playing some pretty crazy games, but that's what Ford does. They do that stuff a lot. Like I said, look at a Tremor. If you just want to try to somehow option an F-150 Tremor with the Torsen front end, no, it's like 3 package options you got to get, and it costs $11,000 to get that one option. Well, here you go. $5,700 takes you up to $45,155 for this version with the 2.7, and again, add $1,600 more if you want the 3.5, or add $2,000 more if you want the 5-liter. It's jumping you up to, so if you do this, now they're making you change that engine there, $2,060. We're going to bring you up to $47,000. Kind of a lot of money as an MSRP sticker price. That's got some punch to it. I understand that. Let's move on a little bit more here from there and compare it though. So if we look at that, we go over here and we look at a crew cab version. Let's do the same. Let's go with a 5-liter. And let's go with, so that's going to up that cost. And let's go to a 4-wheel drive, which is only, notice here now, isn't this interesting? In the Super Crew, in the crew cab version, they charge you literally like 2/3 the cost. It's only $4,000, $3,800 to go from 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive in the same truck, the same engine, the same everything, but they're only charging you $3,800 versus $5,700. Let that sink in. Again, weird games Ford plays, but if we do it, we click it, for this simple version of this truck right here in a crew cab version of the same exact truck, you're at $52 versus here you're at $47. So your $5,000 difference to go in here, again, according to MSRP. That's with the 5-liter. So, which is what you guys all want. You want the V8. So, pretty interesting there when we look at it. Where do these come in at? We'll check the 250 here too. So if we go over to Auto Trader and we select with the 5 liter because that's what most of you guys want. The V8, gotta have the V8, gotta have the sound of the V8, gotta have the power of the V8. I'll never drive no rattling tinkering 4-cylinder. I'll never drive no twin turbo, nothing. So 5 liter is what I picked for you. So with the 5 liter in here, 2025 is pretty new. They're just starting to come out. We'll check 2024. But 2025, there's only 15 of these out here. We picked the long bed, regular cab, 4-wheel drive. I did pick the 4-wheel drive for this one, XL. And what are we coming in at? We even have it set on lowest price. We're seeing $44,000, $45,000, $46,000, $47,000. So we're looking at about a $46,000, $48,000. We're looking at about $46,000. That's a very high price if you consider what I just got done doing this for Chevy compared to what Chevy's offering. Very high price. But now, what did I do on this one before I jump over? Here's the same thing again. This one we went rear-wheel drive, the 2-wheel drive version. Same thing, 5 liter, long bed, regular cab, nationwide, rear-wheel drive. Here we got only 31 of these new 2025s, and we are coming in at 40 grand. Okay, versus what did we say here on this one was 45,000. There's that difference in the cost of 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. Huge difference in this Ford F-150. Shocking difference. So let's change our minimum year to 2024 and see what that does for us. How many of these does it give us? 62. So as you can see, Ford's not too interested in making these compared to Chevy. There were tons of them. Ford's not too interested in putting out these work F-150s. They're just not that interested. But here, look at here. Now we are on long bed 4-wheel drive. Look at what we're getting for the deals on these. 38, 38, 40, 41, 42, 42, 42, 43, 40. So you're saving like $3,000 cheaper buying a 2024 right now than you are in 2025 for this same truck. Very few of them available, which is stupid. It's just ridiculous. But so Ford's making it pretty difficult for you to get one of these. They don't want you to have these. They're making it tough for sure. Now, what about if we come over here to these ones with the rear-wheel drive, and we change this to 2024. Here we go. What are we hitting here? See what our results jump up to. 57. So still not many of these in 2024, but the price is getting a lot more tolerable. 35, 36, 37, 39. So figure 37, 38 grand. This is with the 5-liter V8 in this. So this is getting better. But again, I still think Chevy is winning here in this category. What about the Super Duty? So here's the F250. This is like the one that I showed you right here that we just did a full look at right here. This is big, beautiful beast right there. So we come over here and we put this into perspective. We again left it as it is. We didn't change anything. We have 4 motor options. You got the 6.8 liter included. You can go to the regular diesel for $10,500, or you can go to the high output diesel, the 6.7 high output for $13,000. Now here, look it. They also give you the 7.3, but there's no price on it, which means that when we click this, it's going to make some kind of a change. Let's see what it changes. But first, with the 6.8 in the lowest form you can get this truck in, that we can get this thing in, beautiful setup as it is, you're looking at $47,000. Let's take a look here and see. Now that's 4x2. What happens when I hit 7.3? It's going to tell us what's going on here. They're going to remove the 4x4 and add the remove 4x2 and add the 4x4, and it's going to take you up $10,000. 10 grand. Now let's say no. Let's say no, we don't want to do that. Let's see what happens when we go to 4, if we want to keep the 6.8 and we want to go 4-wheel drive. What's this going to do to us? We wait to see. I don't know either. I have never looked at this, so I have no idea what's going on. Well, it did it, but let's see what happens here. Hold on. Let's go back to 4x2 and let's watch this price because it didn't change nothing down here. Let's do this. So we're down here, we're at $47,000, 4x2. We go to 4x4, it takes us up $3,000. Okay, it's not showing us a change there, but it's showing it in here in the price down here at the bottom. So we went up $3,000. So in a F-150, it's $5,700 to go to 4-wheel drive. In a 250, it's only $3,000 to go to it. But now, if you want the 7.3 and we're here, what's it going to do since we already got the 4-wheel drive? It's going to take us up $6,800 more. So the motor is only the 7.3 is only available in the 4-wheel drive, and it's going to cost you $7,000 more. No offense to it, you also have to. It's making you add the STX appearance package to it, which is going to be fancier wheels, that kind of stuff. Clean it up nice. So, but realistically, as far as I'm concerned, at 6.8, I would not pay the $7 or $10,000 difference. If you wanted a 2-wheel drive, I'd buy that 6.8 all day long. That thing is phenomenal. I have zero concerns about it whatsoever. Fantastic. So leaving it as a 6.8 4x2 or 4x4, you're at basically $50,000 MSRP. And if you go to 4x2, you're at $47,000 MSRP on here. So there we go. Now, what are we finding on Auto Trader and stuff in the real world? Well, when we go to 2025 and we look at the 6.8 liter, okay, because I'm in 6 to 6.9, so that's the 6.8 liter, long bed, regular cab, nationwide, as you see right here, all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive XL version. We got 153 of them, so way more, like 3 times as many as the F150s we have these. And look at the prices. The prices are almost the same as what we're seeing on the F150 series. Makes this 250 a much smarter buy in the 4-wheel drive version, especially if you can get some of these lower deals on here. But I mean, that's pretty impressive numbers. What about if we go to the 2-wheel drive version? Again, we go 6 liter, or sorry, this is the all-wheel, hang on, where, oh, no, I didn't do that. Let's go there and do that. So if we go to the 2-wheel drive version, we're going to come over here and we are going to switch this from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive and see what happens and remove this. See where we come in at. Now here, we got 280, so it's even getting better. Still nowhere in like Chevy territory, but getting better. But the 2-wheel drive one, look at these numbers, $43,000, $44,000. That's not too bad. Okay, pretty decent discounts. Nothing like Chevy's running right now, but some pretty good deals. Now, what if we go over here and we look at a 2024s? We click on 2024s because there's not a ton of 25s out yet, but we got 1,100 of them in 4-wheel drive. Look at these numbers. Now, didn't I just do that somewhere over here? 2024s here. Okay, F150, this is long bed rear-wheel drive. Let's change that to 4-wheel drive so we're apples to apples. Let's go to here and see what we're coming up with, F150 to that for 2024. And make this 2024, so we max that out. There we go. And see, what do we have? So there's only 47 F-150s set up like this for 2024, but the prices are pretty good. 38 grand, you're seeing some pretty good discounts, 40, 41, 42, 43. So we'll call it 41,000 bucks. Now we come over here and we're looking at this one, 6 liter F250 long bed crew cab all-wheel drive XLT. We got 1,100 of them. Look at the prices. We're in the same exact ballpark. We are in the same neighborhood for an F250 versus an F150 work truck. I would take this 250 all day long before that, all day. I mean, especially with that amazing 6.8 and like I said, the robustness and strength of the 250. I would take this all day, and it's the same exact price. So there you go. Food for thought on this F150, F250 work truck, real world pricing versus what's there kind of thing. I hope you enjoy it. You got any comments, questions, put them down below. Thanks for watching.